Hello guys, welcome to 2023 guys. We have finally made it to 2023. Okay, as I promised, the guru uh is all about sharing knowledge and then give those that want this more knowledge. Okay, so guys, this is how I'm going to be doing this. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe channel so that there will be more content coming on for mass lead and accounting. So you just click that subscribe button and then you hit that bell button and then you hit the thumbs up so that you will be alerted when I post new videos, because I will be posting more videos that are going to improve your maths lead and accounting. Okay, without any waste of time, I'm just gonna do one of the financial documents that are being done in grade 12. Okay, so the reason why I chose this one is because this one, it has a lot of confusion, more especially when you go and do the taxation, whereby people cannot differentiate between the deduction in the payslip and also the deduction in the before tax can be calculated. Yeah, so I will also be doing the lesson about the taxation on how to simply calculate the tax. Okay, so without any waste of time, let's get on into this. This is how I teach maths lead, guys. First of thing, if you are given a document, and what is interesting about maths lead is that they always present you an information that you have to read and understand before you can go to the questions. Okay, so in this case, we are given a pay slip. We can see that we have the pay slip here. Okay, so don't rush to go to the questions. Okay, firstly, you have to understand the information that you're presented with. So just go and check each and every parcel in this pay slip before you go to the questions. Okay, if we can check here, we have the name. Okay, that means this is the name of the person that is going to receive the pay slip. Okay, we can see the same name and the name. I'm not sure which one is the name, which one is the same name here. Okay, they have hidden the pay point. Okay, so we can see the employee number. This is the employee number. We can also see the identity number of this person. Okay, and then this is the address of the, it might be of the company. Let me check something. No, this is still the address of the employee, this one, I think. Okay, so let's go down. When we go down, we get the company name is Test CO3. Okay, the first name is Alexandra Skuman. Okay, date of birth, remember this one is generated from the ID. Position, it has been hidden, but in an actual payslip, everything is not hidden. That is why in most cases a payslip is very confidential. Even when they come, you'll find that they are sealed. You understand? No one have opened. Only the person who have prepared them have opened them. Okay, so whoever that is going to give you the payslip, you will get it sealed. No one has to see that because it is so confidential. Okay, that's all about the information. Okay, let's check other information that can be important. Okay, let's look at this one, the ordinary days. Okay, meaning that this person have worked 22 days. Okay, and then ordinary hours, then this person have worked 176 hours. Okay, so you see, these are the type of the information that you must look for. Okay, so now look at this. If the bank name, it is not given, if the account number is not given, meaning that they cannot ask you these questions, because these questions, this information is confidential. If they chose not to show it, it means that they cannot ask you questions based on these things. You understand? There is no way that you can think about them and then generate an answer about them. Okay, again, what is it? Even the position, they cannot ask you what kind of job is this person working. Okay, because the information is being hidden. Okay, and then you cannot think, you cannot generate the position of this person. Okay, all right, then let's move down. When we move down, we see the allowance. Okay, the allowance here, we have the basic pay, they say hours, amount. Okay, now I want to talk about something here. Under the allowance, now we only have the basic income. It's not in all cases whereby you're going to see the basic pay. Okay, so in some cases you're going to get a bonus here. All right, remember this one, the bonus is not end every month. Okay, it can be the 13th check, and then if that is the 13th check, you choose, as an individual, we choose when to receive one. Someone can say, okay, I'm preferring to receive my bonus in my birthday month. Someone just say, because December is a massive month, therefore let me get my bonus in December so that I can fit in into the society. You know what is happening, right? Moving back now. So in this case, this pay slip does not have a bonus. Okay, because this pay slip, if you check, it is for the job that was done from the 1st of Jan up until the okay, where is, oh no, here it is. Why am I canceling it? Let me do this so that I will do the right thing. Right, this person is being paid for the job that he have done or completed from the 1st of Jan 2014 up until the 31st of Jan 2014. Okay, so this pay slip is for 1 month. Right, so if we check again, we can see that the deductions that are made or are related to him is the tax and the UIF. Remember, this one is the main reason I came here. Okay, so more details will come when I do the lesson about taxation, how to calculate the income tax. Okay, it's not everyone that is employed and paid is paying tax. It differs on based on the amount that you are earning and the tax threshold. Okay, so if you are earning less, there is no need for government to tax you. So they are tax threshold according to your age. You understand? According to age and your annual salary. So I will explain more in the next video about the tax, about the tax. Okay, then this UIF, it is always calculated as 1% of the gross income. Okay, and then how do we know, or how do we calculate the gross income? Okay, gross income can be calculated as, okay, let me use GI. Gross income is equals to basic income plus any extra income. Any extra income. So in this case, we don't have any extra income, meaning that our basic income becomes our gross income. All right, because we don't have any extra income. Extra income, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the bonus. A bonus is an extra income. Okay, let's move on. So this UIF is calculated always as 1% of the gross income. So now our gross income, meaning that now it is 100,000. All right, hey, this person is being paid Okay, okay, right. Now because we have seen our deductions, now we're gonna go and check our total deductions. Okay, according to this, the UIF was calculated as to be 124,780, and then we have the tax is 10,410. All right, then moving forward, they have calculated the net pay. How do we calculate this net pay? Remember here, the idea is to analyze this pay slip. Okay, let me move down. I'm just gonna talk about the net pay. How do we calculate the net pay? And then these things you must not mix them because they go step by step. Okay, first we start with what? Let me change the color here. Get something attractive. Okay, where do we start? For us to get to a net pay, we need to know if we have the basic income. Okay, and then next we must know our extra income. Okay, so from knowing our extra income, we're going to add these two. Okay, and then these two, they will give us a gross. Okay, they will give us a gross income. So from getting a gross income, where do you go now? You go check your total deductions. You go check your total deductions. Okay, now your total deductions, they will always differ. Okay, it will depend on which deductions they give you, but let me give you the few that they can give you. All right, the few that they can give you the UIF. You can be given pension fund. You can be given the side standard tax. You can be given the, what is this one? You can be given the union. You know, everyone who is working, they have their own union and they contribute monthly to those. So we have a lot. We have medical aids, you know, we have medical aids. So the deductions, they are many. All right, so yeah, so when you're given all some of this, you add them together and then you will get your total deductions. Okay, then what is a net pay? What is going to be your net pay? Your net pay now is going to be your gross income minus total deductions. Minus your total deductions. All right, there you have it. So let's go back to that statement, meaning that if we say our net pay is gross income minus total deduction, it means that it's going to be 100,000. For them to get that net pay, they said 100,000 minus 10,534. Then they got this amount as a net pay. Okay, remember, whatever that we have done here, we were not answering any question. We are trying to understand this financial document. Okay, so we can move forward now. Let's move forward. We're still going down to understand. So after understanding this, you'll realize that in this answering these questions, we're going to spend less time answering those questions. Why are we going to spend less time? It's because we understand the information presented in this pay slip. Okay, moving down, what do we have? We have the deductions. Then they say skill development, UIF, employee. Then look at this, it says total company contribution. Okay, I just want to do this. So you see from here, these deductions are the ones that are paid by the employer toward the account of the employee. Okay, remember the UIF is something is the amount that they save for you. Okay, instead that if you are working on a contract, when that contract comes to an end, you will be unemployed, all right? So when you are unemployed, you no longer have an income monthly. So what is going to happen? That amount that you were saving every month, it is the one that you're going to survive with. So in this case, you are going to contribute 124 here. They will take this from your salary, 124, they save it for you. And then the employer will say, since you are contributing 124, I will also contribute 124 in that account of UIF. You will get it together. So at the end is going to be, let's add this two, it's going to be 248. So that means every month that account, it is going up by 248. Okay, now we have understood everything about this pay slip. We can now move down to the questions. You will see we can even spend 5 minutes and then you will understand everything about the questions. Okay, now the first question, what is the name of the employee? Because you spent at least enough time to on this already, you know the name, Alexandra Skoman. Okay, you know the answer. The answer was not hidden, all right? So let me do this. Okay, let me go down. Okay, let me remove, let me just do this. Okay, that was 4.1. The name of the employee is Alexandra Skillman. Okay, then let's write 4.2. 4.2, let's go to 4.2 and then check the question, the question, I mean. Right, they are saying, how many hours did the employee work for? Ordinary hours. So there were no overtime and stuff. So this employee worked for 176 hours. Because you have read the information, so now everything becomes simple for you to answer now, because you have understood the question, I mean the document you are presented with. Okay, 4.3, they say calculate the hourly rate of the employee. Okay, so if you check here, this employee was paid 100,000 by the employer. Okay, why did they pay him, or him? Actually, let's see, is it him or her? I think it's him. So he was paid for 176 hours. So the amount that the employer paid him is not this amount. It's not this amount. It's not the net pay. Okay, the net pay is the amount that you get into your bank account. So the employer paid this person 100,000. Okay, so I want to show you some method that is gonna help you to understand this. I wanna save give you some method that if you're not good with transposing and stuff, you will know this method better. Okay, all right. How did they calculate the 100,000? They said the hourly rate that we don't know. Okay, and they multiplied it by 176. Then they got 100,000. Okay, this is how they determined this 100,000. They say this is the rate per hour multiply by 176 hours, okay, then they got 100,000. So I want to show you something. In mathematics, we have 4 signs. We have plus, we have minus, we have multiplications, we have division. These 4 signs, these are the most signs that we use, more especially in maths lit. These are the signs that we always come across. Okay, now the reason why I wrote them like this, if you check, I just did something here. I just wrote plus and I wrote minus. So they go like this. These are twins. So plus, okay, the opposite of plus is minus. All right. So multiplication, the opposite is division. All right. So now, when you look at this formula type of answering, we are saying this is unknown. All right, meaning that on the left hand side you must remain with this unknown, okay, and then you must take this to the other side, you must transpose it. Okay, so how can we remove this? Each sign can be removed by its opposite sign. I repeat, each sign can be removed by its opposite sign. What is the opposite sign of multiplication? Is division. Okay, so what are we going to do to remove this multiplication? We will simply divide here. Now we're going to divide. Okay, we divide by what? By 176. Therefore this 176 is going to cancel this 176, and then you remain with what? You remain with your question mark. Therefore your question mark, remember your question mark represents the hourly rate. Okay, therefore on this side, what are you going to have? Since on the right hand side you have divided by 176, we will also divide here by 176. What you do on the right, you must do it on the left. Okay, so your question mark now, it is going to be, let's see, 100,000 divide by 176, then you get 500. Remember the R is still there. 568,18, and this is how much the person is earning per hour. Okay, let's move to 4.4. 4.4. Let's go check the question for 4.4. Okay, they say how much tax did the employer pay? I mean the employee is not paying the tax in the pay slip. I'm sorry for that. How much tax did the employee pay? We go check. It is always going to be under deductions. Okay, so under the deductions we have a tax of 10,410. Okay, so that is our answer. All right, so our answer did, okay, this is 4.4. 4.4. So the tax that was paid is 10,410. That was the tax that was paid. Okay, then we're gonna have 4.5. okay, 4.5, what are they saying? They are saying, by how much has the employee been underpaid in terms of their UIF contributions, if UIF is calculated at 1% of the employee gross income. Okay, so look at this. If you check, the UIF already is calculated for this person, but it means this UIF is not correct. Okay, so already they are telling you that is underpaid. Okay, so you must calculate the correct UIF. Let's check how much is going to be the UIF. According to what I said UIF is calculated as 1% of the gross income. All right. So if you check our gross income there, it was 100,000. Okay. So meaning that we're going to say 100,000 multiplied by 1/100. And how much do we get? Let's check. 100,000 multiplied by 1/100. And then the answer is 1,000. Okay, meaning that this is the correct UIF. Okay, so therefore that person, instead of paying 1,000 of the UIF, this person paid 100 and how much was it? 100 and it was 124.78. Okay, 124.78. 124.78. So that means the UIF was underpaid by 124.78. The UIF was underpaid by 875.22. This is how much the UIF was underpaid with. Okay, then let's move to the next question. That is our final answer. Okay, 4.6. What is it say? Right, they are saying calculate the correct net pay based on the correct UIF contribution. Okay, now we have calculated the correct UIF. So the correct UIF now is 1,000. Okay, so we are now going to calculate the correct net pay. Okay, I'm not gonna take you to that where I wrote about the net pay. Okay, but we know already. You saw what I did, saying that the net pay is equals to gross income minus total deductions. Okay, now I'm just gonna do this. Net pay is equals to, now our gross income is 100,000. Okay, oh, what am I doing? 100,000, and then our net pay, we're going to say minus our total deductions. Our deductions here, they are 2. Remember, it is the tax. Our tax, our tax is 10,000. Where is it? 10,410. This one. Okay, so our tax is 10,410. Okay, minus, plus our 1,000 of the UIF. Then we close our brackets. So this is equals to 100 and 100 and this and this. So that is going to be 100,000 minus 11,410. So when we subtract the 2, how much do we get? 100,000 minus 11,410, that is 88,509. So this is the correct net pay according to the correct UIF that was paid. Okay, so these guys will be the end of our lesson about the payslip. Make sure that you subscribe, and for this 2023, make sure that you stick to this channel. And if you still want more of this channel, I am running extra classes, so you just have to WhatsApp me, or you write under comments, and then I will give you my WhatsApp link, and then we're going to talk from there. And if you still need clarity about a certain topic, write under the comment section, tell me which clarity you want about which topic, and then I will get on to that. So thank you for watching this video to this far. See you again.